Alright, let's get it going. Hello everybody. Ow! Welcome to the stream. How you doing everyone? I'm Shane. Thank you for joining us today. It is Friday and it is time for Sketch Club. Now if you haven't been with us before, I am from JR Art Lab. You can visit our website at www.jrartlab.com. I'm just going to turn that music down a little bit, because it seems that it's a little bit louder than me. Alright, so jrlab.com, we do all kinds of digital workshops. So we do digital painting, graphic design, filmmaking, photography, 3D sculpting, 3D printing, podcasting, anything that you would like to explore within the digital realm. So get on over to the website and have a little look. Now, we also are homesteaders. So we live in the forest and we grow fruits and vegetables and have chickens and ducks and now turkeys. Actually, we have to do a turkey week. We haven't done a turkey week yet. I don't think we've ever done a turkey week, so that could be really fun. Now, if you have been here before, you know that each week we do a different subject matter, and our goal for Sketch Club is within our kind of hour limit to make a sketch, think about our composition, think about our light, think about colors, and usually it's from something that happened within the week. So this week, I was walking the dog and it was a nice overcast kind of afternoon. We've been getting a bit of rain here in Quebec, and our place down the road has this beautiful barn. So I took some photos of this barn just from the road. We also have daffodils that are putting up the little, I don't know what those are called, the little fluffy things that you can blow and you make a wish. Grandma, if you're watching, Grandma used to do this with me when we were little kids. I think she taught me about it. You can pick the daffodil little white flowers, you'll see what they are, and then you blow them when you make a wish. I think Mum taught me too, so I guess Grandma taught Mum and then Mum taught me. Father Christmases or something they're called. I think Nan used to call them Father Christmases. But yes, I have a bunch of photos that I took and then a bunch of reference photos. Now, please also like, share and subscribe. I forget to say that, but we really do need you to like, share and subscribe. If you do, it helps our content to be seen by other people, because we live in a world of popularity, and if you're not popular, they don't promote you. So to get popular is a goal of being liked and subscribed. So please do like and subscribe and share it if you feel so wishful. We would be very grateful for that. Okay, so today's references. Let's jump on over to my other screen. I think I've covered everything that we usually cover. Oh, also, we are painting in Clip Studio Paint, but you can use whatever you want. You can use Photoshop. You can do this in Illustrator. You can do this in Procreate on your iPad, or a sketchbook, or watercolors, whatever it is. But I think it's really good if you're a creative person to make a time and do this at least once a week, right? At least once a week, pick a subject and just sketch. Just have some fun with it. Have a play. Don't worry about the outcome. Sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're not so nice, but it might turn into something you can develop. Maybe this barn thing, you really like it, and then you decide you're going to paint a bigger picture of it using oil or watercolor or acrylic, whatever it is that you do. But it's nice to have that Friday afternoon check-in and to do something new that might have been a little bit unexpected. So let's get on over to my screen and have a look. You can also send your paintings to us. We would love to see them, or tag us with the hashtag JRArtLab. Let's get over to the screen and have a look. I got my little doggy here behind me. He's sleeping in front of the heater. It's not even that cold, but he really likes heaters. So when he's cold, it's been a bit rainy. When he's cold or he's a bit wet, he'll go and sit next to the heater and then just stare at me until I turn the heater on. Alright, so here's what we have for our references. So we're just going to look at these for, aesthetics, what pleases us, what kind of style, what kind of composition people did with other barns, color palettes, what other elements we would include in the picture. Now, I really liked this one. There's a few I already liked. when I was collecting them. I like these two. Let's keep going here. Sheepies. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that looks like a photo that's been one-click affected. So we won't take that one. That one looks interesting. Oh, that's good. Okay. That one we already have. And this one seems to be flashing. So I'm going to get rid of it. Oh, moody. I like moody. Look at that. Ooh. That looks like the barn. There's a little bit of ray of light there though, isn't there? Even though it's quite moody. Okay, that's nice. Now you might like different ones to me. You know, you can get access to this. These two are nice. I like this falling apart barns. Now, sadly a friend of mine's barn fell apart during a big storm. So that was the other reason barns have been in my mind. And she's doing a very interesting thing. She's recruiting artists to repurpose some of her barn, and so she can rebuild it. So if you want to know more about that, you can send me an email. My email's above my head. If you want to get involved with helping that kind of thing, I'm sure I can connect you up with her. Help someone rebuild their barn. It's a cool old barn. I like that one. I think I've seen that one before. Why do I feel like I've seen that one before? Okay. That green one's pretty awesome. Okay, we'll put greenie over there. That one looks like a bomb shelter. Oh no, okay. I thought that was like the door. It looked like a bomb shelter going into the ground for a second. Okay, nice. That looks good. I like that big tree. Okay, now we have our references for, these are going to be like style references or such. And then we have the photos that I took of the barn. So let's have a look through these. Why does that feel like it's on top of the other one? Yes, that's interesting. The app never done that to me before. It's never placed photos on top of other photos, but it seems to have, I guess they weren't organized. They're just sort of thrown in. Okay, so this is the barn, and I do like these dandelion Father Christmases in the front. Okay, so we've got to decide what kind of composition we want to do. Now I think that one, compositionally, we've got the rule of thirds there for the barn, and I feel it's just a bit heavy with this one on this side, so I would have to move that to make it a bit more even. I like this perspective of the barn better than the other ones, and sadly it looks like I've only got that one. There wasn't many Father Christmases on that side of the barn when I was taking the photos, so I think I neglected to think that this was going to be a project. So I think we will combine as we do. Okay, let's have a look at these longer ones. These good. I feel like it's a bit empty on this left side, a bit unbalanced. The rhythm is a little bit off. But I think, you know, this one, you see that there's a better composition here because there's like a flow, there's a balance. We kind of look at the trees. When you look away and you look at it, you look straight at the barn, and then you kind of get drawn down towards this area down here. I'm not sure that I want that to be out of focus, but maybe. Okay, so we have to choose what to take. Hang on, let's have a look at this one. I like the misty haziness of this one. Okay. Alright, so we've got our barn. Let's just look for some reference of the dandelions. And sadly, I was very close to the dandelions, so I think we're gonna have to, okay, like that one. Okay, let's put in a couple of dandelions. Dandelion. Okay, let's put in a couple of references here. The other thing that I liked about this is it's dandelion season, and if you didn't know, you can eat the leaves, and they're like lettuce. Those leaves that come off the dandelion. Now make sure you get the right thing. But yes, I've been putting them in my dinner all week. So, oh, I like that little idea. Look, a little bit of research gives you some new things. Maybe we can have some of these wisping off. Okay, that was the little bit of magic we needed. Here's the whole plant, so we'll keep that one too. So there's your flower. Maybe we need a couple of flowers in there as well. Let's see if we've got, what else? We'll put in that one. That one. We've got some here at our place at the moment. The dandelions, they just look like almost like sunflowers. They're so big and fluffy. Yes, okay. Hang on, that one's got a... Okay, that one. Alright. Oh, too zoomy. Too zoomy. Okay, so let's put these all together. We'll take these ones down there. Alright. And we're definitely going to be changing the sky, I think. We'll have a bit more moodiness, I think. I like this. I really like this rough sky. Okay, so I'm kind of imagining it already. Okay, so let's put this over here. And we have two of those. I don't know how that happened, but that's our other little crucial idea. Okay, so let's crop this over. We'll crop it over to the side and then we'll get going. Now I have set up a document here that just has some paper texture. You can see there's a bit of paper texture on there. And it's got a grey background. And we're going to start painting on this layer. Alright, a little sip of coffee. And we'll get our brush. Alright, so let's get going. Now we might do a little sketch here to explore compositional elements. Okay, so first might sketch in white. Is that enough sky? We'll have a little bit more. Oh, we're starting off bad already. Okay. Assess perspective first before pen goes down onto paper. Box. Shop. 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 Baby barn. Baby barn at the back. It's too big. I can't really see where it comes out. I think it's about there. So I think that looks like baby barn. I feel like that's in a shop in America. Is there such a thing as baby barn? I bet you there's a shop called Baby Barn. Not sure what those things are leaning up on the barn, but I think that's nice. Maybe it's boards. We've got our barn opening here. Alright, and then we'll have our dandelion over here, and then we might have our little shoop 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 Father Christmas floaties drifting off towards this way. Maybe make them a little bit smaller as they go back. Alright, and then we might make our trees just a little bit bigger than what they need to be here. Maybe have a couple of big pines that kind of jump out of the tree line. Just a couple of tall ones. Shrubbies. And then we might have a couple in the back here. Shrubbies there. Okay. out this incorrect horizon line now. The ground line more than it is the horizon. I think our horizon's a little bit higher than that. Okay, I think we need some more of these, more floaties. Maybe they just need to be spaced out a bit. They do feel a little bit patches of these. Maybe a smaller one up close. That's too big, I think. I'm gonna invent a little bit of a gap in that barn. Maybe one of those sliding doors would be good. That has a runner. And we'll fill that bit in. Alright, let's get some color palette. like the overcast sky. What do we want to put with that? Everything's very green at the moment. I think this looks like a good palette. Green, yellow. I also like the windmill, but let's not get carried away. Green, yellow. We've got a bit of a green, yellow palette here. Let's just clear it. Start with that and see how we go. We can always add more later. Oh, you cannot see my palette, can you? Okay. My palette is behind my head. So I was just picking colours there and placing them on. One thing I do really like about this software is I can pick colours and I can build this little palette. And you can always kind of mix them too. Like you can have them mixed together. So if I wanted to get a green, let's get something a bit more visible. And there's an undo, which took me a while to discover actually. If I want to get a green and a red, I can get a mixer and I can mix those together, which isn't working too well. That's the wrong button. There you go. And I can get that in between color. Pretty neat. I like having that little bit to mix. Alright. Oh, you know what we should have on Canada? In Canada they have a lot of these stars on the barns. And that just reminded me of it. Let me see. Like this. But they're usually like well, they have a lot of these too. There's one place near us. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Or something like this. Or this is what I was looking for. Some places just have like this big star. Like that, looks pretty cool. Okay, just an idea, we'll see how we go. Alright, so let's get some new layers here. put that up there, and I'm going to make that overlay. Let's name it. Alright, color palette. We'll set this to pick the colors, and we will get our reference back. We'll move over to here, and let's, what have we got? My palette knife. That's too light. Let's add a bit of yellow into it. And then we'll go a bit darker and more orange this way. Let's put those two colors in our now we need some dark. Now let's get a nice thin palette knife and see if we can just to start off with. And now what color roof do we want? I don't know why I did the barn first. It's really out of order. Alright, let's add another layer. I think I just got excited about the barn. Now we're gonna do a chunky A-word sky. I guess I can say whatever I want, can't I? Okay. So let's go around to the blue land. Stay very close to the edge here. Let's get something big and see what we can create here. That is not the right colour at all. So we'll leave it a bit chunky for now. Let's go back to our building. Where's our reference gone? Okay, rusty and red, and it doesn't look the same on that side, does it? Because the light's hitting it so strong. Okay, so it might be a good idea to have a look at this. Let's go back to our color palette here. What have we got? There's a nice rusty red. Let's go a dark nothing. We'll do dark nothing. How about a dark nothing? Put a dark nothing on there, Shane. That's a great idea. I think the end is not that color, but get a little bit chill. Okay, and then on the end we have some kind of whitish boards. Definitely not that white. Okay. And then we have a little ledge on this side. To push that back in. A big shadow. And then some big shadow in there. Alright, and let's play with some grass. Okay, so let's do grassy on grassy's own layer. Let's get... What have we got? What did we say was our color palette? Let's have a look. Okay, let's start with this. we forgot about our back barn. Go back to the barn layer for a minute and just put in our little back barn. Alright, go back to our grassy, what are we calling, let's give some names to these layers. Barn, sky, grass, sketch. Alright, so let's play with some grass here. slot in some dandelions. I think we'll have a new layer for that. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock. Okay, we're going to have to speed it up. I think we're a little bit late today. I'm telling you, we're a little bit late. So, dandelions are not that colour. Where is our reference? There we go. That will help us out. Alright, let's bring out some of the barn. Brush, 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 brush. I really like this wood that they have on the barn. It has like really uneven gaps. think we will... Oh, we've still got to fix this. What are we doing there? I think we can put this behind, no? Let's see. Yep. Okay, and then we wanted to have... a couple of these standout trees. And let's get a little eraser and chop into that one. Go back to our little brush. This one might be a bit more spindly. Spindly back here. And then let's get something to put in some bushes here. Maybe something a bit darker. Why is it so not coming out? Okay. Now it's coming out. Are we painting? Yep, good. I thought I was painting in the sky for a second. Okay. Alright, and then we'll just bring a little bit of light. Bring the light! Bring a little bit of light. Warm it up a little bit. And we've got the last bit. It's going to be our little dandelions. Let's put a big bit there and see how that looks. Good. And dandelions. And we need some runaway guys. Okay, so we're almost there, we're almost there. Okay, now you need to be lighter. Alright, I think we're going to call that a day. Our little barn painting. Okay, not bad. We've changed it a little bit, added some different things. So it was a good sketch. I think next week, obviously, we will have a new topic. So if you would like to suggest a topic for next week, please do. You can email me. My email is above my head. If you would like to share us your work, I'd also love to see what you painted today. Now you can also tag us in your finished work if you like, and just put in hashtag JRArtLab, or hashtag ArtLabSketchClub, and let us know that what you did. So you can suggest a topic if you want to for next week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was peaceful. I hope you made something that you feel was a good development and use of your time. And we have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Oh.